unforgettable battle against Few had finally come to a close after months of strife between him and the Time Patrollers in Super Dragon Ball Heroes. Now a new adventure has begun and the mightiest warriors of the multiverse are called to assemble once more. Last time we saw how Xeno Trunks was approached by Tapion, asking him about the timeline he hails from. Following Tapion's challenge, Trunks turns into a Super Saiyan God and goes on the total offensive. Meanwhile, Ios and her gang are enjoying the tournament from the comfort of their headquarters as every encounter you can think of continues to happen. Ios's plan seems to be progressing perfectly, but then something odd happens. Yamcha goes on to be attacked by Frieza. When this happens, the time scrolls behind Ios begin to incinerate and disappear as if space-time itself was getting erased. While the Supreme Kai of Time is still missing and battles continue to rage forth, this is only the very beginning of Ios' game with these fighters as the next episode of Super Dragon Ball Heroes Ultra God Mission begins. Be sure to drop a like and subscribe to never miss an upload as soon as we go live, guys, but without further ado, the screen shifts to Ios and her warriors in black confronting Piccolo, Vegeta, Goku, Xeno Trunks, and a bunch of the other fighters without a shred of fear or intimidation. Goku and the others are shocked by the appearance of someone else that resembles the Supreme Kai of Time, who warns them that these timelines cannot be allowed to multiply in accordance with the one rule of this world. She commands them to fight with each other and threatens to erase the losing team along with their time scroll. And with that, she casually incinerates another time scroll before their very eyes, much to the anguish of Xeno Trunks, telling them to make haste as she muses about which timeline would survive until the very end. The contestants, including Goku, are then teleported away to different locations in separate groups for their round 2 battle, because battles of this scale are gonna demand their own setting. Gohan and Piccolo find themselves on a planet that resembles Namek actually, along with King Cold, Frieza, Frost, Bergamo, and a few others. Gohan soon realizes that all of them are opponents they faced in the past, and Piccolo notes that they must be from different timelines themselves. But their exchange is actually interrupted by the appearance of the Namekian in black, who seems thrilled to see them there. He removes his cloak with a smug grin on his face to reveal an alternate version of Piccolo, stating that he would be their opponent. And all smirks and laughs aside, this guy looks like a beast. Elsewhere, Yamcha is seen just freaking out over what an unfriendly looking team he happened to get stuck with, and while he has an episode, Vegeta, Hit, Dr. Wheelo, Basil, and even more are seen facing off against a female warrior in black. In his usual tone, Vegeta complains about how Yamcha never fails to irritate him, while the female warrior begins to explain the simple rules of this game that they're all playing. Currently in the possession of a time fairy named Millie, she tells the contestants that whichever team steals Millie from her and reports back to Ios will be declared the winner of this round. Additionally informing them that Ios can be found at the selection room, located at the center of this dimension. That should be pretty convenient, right? Well, whether this information will be used for reporting or just going straight out attack mode is unclear because this is Vegeta. But Vegeta just decides to stick to the simple plan that they have to defeat the female warrior and grab Millie away from her in order to win, which is pretty straightforward. Confirming this, she removes her cloak to reveal a member of the Glass People, giddily anticipating the upcoming game. She jumpstarts all the chaos by summoning a handful of glass warriors surrounding the contestants, who appear straight out of the ground. Clearly not amused by this fodder, Vegeta decides to make a beeline towards the warrior instead, transforming straight into Super Saiyan Blue in the process. He charges right through a glass warrior, effortlessly shattering this guy with Hit right behind him. The warrior doesn't seem to be worried at all as she continues to just kinda smile mischievously. We then cut to the ruined West City on Earth, where Xeno Trunks is already battling against the future warrior in black while in his Super Saiyan God form. Xeno Trunks continues to dodge and press attacks against the warrior, but the fast and intense exchange of blows doesn't seem to really faze his opponent at all. He soon starts to recognize these peculiar movements with only one arm, and the warrior confirms his suspicions by removing his cloak to reveal an alternate timeline version of future Gohan. Trunks is in shock at this revelation, while the warrior explains to him that in his dark and dreary timeline, both future Trunks and future Bulma have been killed by future 17 and 18. He laments about how he lost everything due to his own weakness and can't forgive himself for being alive despite it all. He even goes as far as to explain how Ios used the Dark Dragon Balls to give him power, transforming into a Super Saiyan and attacking again. This would unfortunately be really the only thing giving meaning to his life now. After taking a few blows, Xenotrunks fights back only to be overpowered immediately. He remarks that he understands Gohan's feelings and pain, but he refuses to be defeated by a one-handed foe, which I'm not really sure why that matters, but determined not to lose anymore, the future warrior charges up a one-handed Kamehameha while Xenotrunks powers up a Masenko in response. As this violent beam struggle continues, Gohan reminisces about his lost past, eventually leading to Xenotrunks' beam overpowering his own. As the future warrior falls to the ground exhausted now, Trunks reminds him that his strength was never one that used to come from such a dark origin. As the episode begins to come to a close, we're then greeted with Planet Vegeta, upon which the team of Goku and Jiren are preparing to fight someone else. Their opponent, the Super Saiyan 3 warrior in black, appears before them flaunting some incredible ki. Feeling this incredible power, Goku gets fired up and transforms into Ultra Instinct Sign as Jiren prepares for the fight as well. The atmosphere is so tense, and it's obvious that many intense battles are just around the corner in Super Dragon Ball Heroes, so to find out who this overwhelming opponent is, you guys do not want to miss the next episode of Super Dragon Ball Heroes, so be sure to turn on those notifications and hit that subscribe button to always stay up to date whenever we drop Dragon Ball content over on the channel. But anyways, have a great day, and I will see you all in the next one. Bye guys.